All right, sir, if you're ready, I'm ready.
All right. Fire away.
All right, fire away. Hey, we are here on a sunny morning in Washington, D.C. This is great. I like the clouds have spread apart.
That's awesome.
And the sun is out, and we're here with Filene's.
It's great to be here.
Meyer. How are you, sir?
We're doing very well.
Good, good. How is the show going for you?
It was incredible. You know, I really enjoyed President W.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
Really good.
It was good to see W. Really enjoyed seeing a leader with values.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
It was very cool.
Nice. And so what do you, I mean, just to kind of start out here, I mean, what do you want to accomplish here? What are your goals? What do you want to take back to Filene, if anything, or just...
So, you know, a part of this is just experiencing the power of the cooperative value structure. You come together and you meet these people from across the country, sometimes across the world, met two individuals from Africa.
Oh,
and
really?
You just get to, it energizes you to know you've got friends across the globe that are standing on cooperative finance platform and share a lot of the same principles and values, and it just sort of fills the tank.
We'll have to talk to Brian Branch about, hey, maybe CUNA's starting to become the World Credit Union Council at their conference, getting a whole international flavor here.
It's awesome.
So
it's awesome.
That's good stuff. It's all good. It's all good. So what is making you excited about credit unions today? What's going on that really gets you going, gets you fired up about?
Do you know? I think there's a few things, right? Number one is credit unions are really honing in on with their members, ensuring they're meeting their members with where they are. And so what I mean by that is you're seeing focus in conversations with credit unions and credit union executives to be more convenient. You know, the word of the day is frictionless.
Yeah.
And so you really see credit unions sort of rising up to saying, let's figure out how to make it easier to do business with. And I think it's really powerful. And so a couple of things that are, we're helping them, you know, enabling that sort of conversation is on April 10th, we'll be having a colloquium with Professor Huggy Rao from Stanford to really unpack sort of the power of frictionless and ease of use and how do credit unions become even more convenient to grow their members' you know, financial lives and grow membership as well, obviously. You go beyond that and you say, okay, what else can be done to sort of evaluate how we're meeting our members with where they are and what they need. Our colleagues in our impact programming, Tansley Stearns and her team, have you know, worked to create really critical things that are can be done to help solve that. The second thing with credit unions and kind of excitement is continuing to focus on member needs, right? And so where are the pain points? What are the things that life is hard? There's all kinds of things that are really challenging.
No doubt.
Dying's hard, right?
Yeah.
So where I'm going with this is when you're a credit union member and you have a death in your family, if you don't have a will, that's a challenge.
Or a living trust.
Or a living
like
trust.
That, yeah.
And dying is hard. You have to actually go through, and very expensive for those who are left behind. So there's things credit unions can do to help with that. And our I3 group came up with a really clever idea called Will Be Done. And what it is to take
we talked about this last year. We touched on it last year.
Take the friction. This came from Big Bright Minds
Yeah,
recently. Yes.
That's right.
So it is now in pilot. So credit unions are piloting.
Good for you guys.
It's an active prototype pilot. What it does is it doesn't create the will, but it takes the pain out of creating a will by creating the checklist for a member. A credit union can help a member get all the stuff neat and tidy to then go to their lawyer and have the will done. So it's very cool.
Oh my gosh.
A couple of cool things.
Yeah. The first part of it, kind of meeting the members where they are, their needs, and making the frictionless thing, are company retailers like Amazon, are they kind of driving this, kind of maybe subconsciously or subliminally? Are they driving it? Because as the consumer, we're getting more and more savvy, more and more, maybe even spoiled with that experience that maybe credit unions or even a financial institution in general has to raise the bar up to.
I would say, you know, certainly technology is a huge player in this concept of because it's creating channel divergence, more opportunities to do business, and it's just all becoming very different. I would take a look at, you know, I encounter on occasion, you go grab a cab instead of an Uber these days. I can't handle the friction of paying for the cab.
I can't either.
Because when it's all on the Uber, so sometimes you're waiting 3 minutes for an Uber and there's a cab right there, but I'm like, I just don't want hassle factor of having to tell the address because I have to repeat myself 3 times, and then they don't want to take the credit card. Or if they do, you know, there's always a barter. Would you have cash? No, it is. And so that creates friction, right? So you look at how Uber and that app or Lyft is enabling and taking out some of that friction And so I think technology is a huge player in some of what we're talking about, but it's not the only thing, right?
Okay.
It's not the only thing.
Okay.
So.
I was just curious there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, but even Amazon is like going to the brick and mortar as well. You know, they're opening up store. I mean, there's one in a mall in San Diego. I'm like, what? I thought you guys were just online stuff. So so it's kind of
a tremendous amount of focus. So
good for you guys. Great message to end on, Mark.
Yep.
Always a pleasure,
Cheers.
man.
Cheers.
So cool. So cool.
Good
I love
to see you.